Get in the pits of metal chaos with Tanya as she interviews the best of metal from around the world to the gates of hell and back. Now kneel down and show respect for the true creator of metal chaos, Slayer Tanya. Beg for mercy and let the chaos begin.
We're live in the pits of metal chaos with your one and only, and we're live with Luca, vocalist of Khazaddum. What's up, Luca?
Hey, how you doing, Tanya? Thanks for having me on.
No problem. I love the band Khazaddum.
Awesome.
You know,
Glad to have your support.
You know, I love you guys, and you guys are doing a show on my birthday.
That's our CD release show, August 19th, correct?
That's my birthday. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
I love going to shows on my birthday.
That's gonna be a hell of a show. We have all the bands we tried to get on the bill, we got on the bill. We have Cardiac Arrest from Chicago.
Mhm.
We have House of Atreus.
Yes.
From Minneapolis. And our great friends, Dr. Shrinker, are also playing from Milwaukee.
Isn't that Drew Doc Webb's band? No, not
Excuse
that.
me?
Never mind. So tell me, how long has Khazaddum been around?
Well, we started as a recording project in, I would say 2014. We were just going to record some songs. It was Alex Rouse's idea to do a project. He got Pete on board, he got me on board, and we recorded our EP, which we released in 2015, called In Dwarven Halls, which you can download for free on our Bandcamp. We were so happy with the results, we decided to make it a live band, and in late 2015, we started playing live, and we've been playing ever since. And now we've recorded a full-length album.
So how many albums you guys came out with now?
All that's released so far is the 2015 EP.
Okay.
On August 19th, we are releasing our debut full-length album called Plagues Upon Arda.
Okay, and now, how many songs are in this new full-length album?
There's 9 tracks.
9 tracks. And how long is the album?
Don't quote me on this, but I think 40-some minutes, maybe something like that.
Okay.
40 minutes.
I'm not quoting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is also there's symphonics throughout the album, intro symphonics throughout the different tracks. It was recorded in No Passenger Studio, and by Spencer and Trey helped us compose some of the symphonics to really round out the album.
Now, let me ask you, When was the last show you guys played?
We played the NYDM 2017 Spring Bash for Randy.
Thursday night, right?
Yes, we were the first band to kick off the show. Got a pretty good reception considering we were the first band. It was thoroughly enjoyable and a great weekend.
Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to the spring match this year. Health problems.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I'm sorry.
And Dave was
there'll
sick.
be many more shows though.
And when's you guys got more upcoming shows, correct?
Yes. Actually, I'm leaving the country in a couple days for about a month. But when I get back, we have a relatively busy summer planned, and then into fall. I can run through those for you if you'd like.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Our next show is June 23rd. We're playing Meltdown in Griffith, Indiana, at Sopranos.
Okay.
And that's a big festival with a bunch of bands in it. Sick Fuck, Towering Abomination, a lot. You can see it on our Facebook page. We posted it. Then our following show is July 1st with our great friends from Texas or Bethlehem. Coming to play a couple shows here in our state and in Chicago. So July 1st is us supporting Horror Bethlehem from...
I love Horror Bethlehem. They were on my show.
Texas.
They were on my show last year.
Nice. My brother Jimmy is in that band, and he's a good friend.
Real brother Jimmy?
He's not my blood brother, but,
Okay.
A good friend.
Yeah.
So, July 1st, we're playing with them in Chicago, and then July 2nd, we're playing with them in Madison at the Wisco.
Yeah.
In Chicago, it's at the Cobra Lounge.
Okay.
Madison, it's Wisco with Cyanosis. And the Chicago show is also with Bray Road, Predator, Namland. Those are a couple of Chicago bands. Bray Road's from here.
I love
Thrash,
Bray Road.
Walking Thrash. Then we have our CD release scheduled for August 19th.
Uh-huh.
That's at the Metal Grill in Cudahy.
Yeah.
With Cardiac Arrest, House of Atreus, and Dr. Shrinker. And we're also planning on touring in September and October.
Where?
September, we're going out east for a week. The dates are posted on our Facebook page. And October, we're doing a 2-week out south and then out west.
Okay.
So we're going to hit some states we've never been to before.
What states you gonna hit?
We're going to hit Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, stuff like that. Out east, and then out west, we're going, I'm not sure all the states. We're probably going to go down, maybe hit Alabama, Texas, make our way all the way down to California and stuff and come back. Las Vegas, potentially. All the dates are online, so anybody can check. They're on our Facebook page. Some of them are still being filled as well.
Okay, that's cool. So, what do you think about the Milwaukee metal scene?
I enjoy it. I think there's some decent bands now, and some people putting good promotion into it. So, it's coming back. It's not what it was, let's say, in the early 90s with Milwaukee Metal Fest putting us on the global map. But
Yeah.
It's getting there. Strong, short. One by one, year by year, it's getting stronger, I would say.
So, when you said you're going on tour, okay, says September, Michigan, Detroit, 9/21, Ohio, Cleveland, 9/22, New York to be announced, Pennsylvania or Maryland, 9/24, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, 9/25, Indiana, 9/26, Chicago, 9/27, and October, Milwaukee tour kickoff to be announced, 10/18, Missouri, 10/19, Arkansas, 10/20, Texas, Dallas, 10/21, Austin, Texas, 10/22, New Mexico, 10/23, Arizona, 10/24, San Diego, 10/25, Los Angeles, 10/26, Oakland, California, 10/27, Las Vegas, Nevada, 10/28, Colorado, 10/29, Nebraska, Kansas, 10/30, South Dakota, 10/31, Minnesota 11-1. Yeah.
Yeah, some of those dates might change as time goes on.
Yeah.
We have to work with promoters and venues to make sure everything works out. We get
Yep.
the right spot and stuff. But that's the general outline of what we're doing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're having a busy end of the year, and hopefully a busy 2018.
How long you been singing, Luca?
I think I started when I was about 17 or 18 with a band called Branded at Birth. With my friends Sean Mason, who plays the 40-ounce fist, Noah Mezick, who is currently playing with Khazaddum, and also my friend Bernie, Justin Valentine, was also in the band Branded at Birth back in the day. And we were around for a couple years. That was my first band. I was 17, 18 at the time. I'm 33 now, so that's how long I've been singing.
Yeah, just a couple years younger than me. And how many other bands you been in besides these two bands?
Live bands, I've been in a band called Carnal Befoulment. And my friend James actually used to sing for the one who is in Texas playing in Horror Bethlehem. He used to sing for them. He moved to Texas and I took over and we recorded an album. So I was in a band called Carnal Befoulment for a couple of years. We released a demo called, pardon my language, Cuntstruck.
You could fucking swear all you want.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
The next live band was a band called Scribes of Odium.
Okay.
That shared the same guitarist who now lives in Florida, Scott Zupit, and Sean Mason played drums for it, who's also from 40-ounce fist. The following live band I did, we recorded, Scribes of Odium never recorded. The following live band I did was last year, actually, called Promethean Parallax. That has Noah again from Doom currently. It had Rory Heckler from Shroud of Despondency, who is currently in a new black metal band I'm doing called Brazier, we can get to in a second. And it had Sean Mason again on drums. And of course Khazaddum. You know what we're doing?
I love Khazaddum.
Khazaddum with Metal Pete, the legend.
Yes.
Alex Rausa, the songwriter, myself, and Noah has been playing with us for over a year now.
You guys are a great band, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the support.
What happened, Tony?
Tony, we had some differences in musical opinion. So we parted ways, but no bad blood. I've known Tony longer than I've been in this band. He's a friend of mine. Just it was time to move on.
So, do you play any instruments, Luca?
I don't. I just do vocals and write lyrics.
So you never took the time to learn any instruments?
No, I mean I mess around with it, but I'm not anywhere where I could play in a good metal band.
Yeah.
I'm also currently doing a black metal project that we haven't put anything out yet. We've just finished recording our first EP called Pressier.
Really?
With, Rory Heckler, who is Shroud of Despondency.
Okay.
And Brian from Pig's Blood is on drums. Zersinski, I believe is his last name. I do the vocals, and we're having Tyler, who used to play in Shroud of Despondency, second guitar right now.
Cool.
That's a forthcoming black metal project I'm working on.
Now, let me send a quick message to everybody. So everybody that's listening right now, there's a chat box. You come in the chat box and toss your questions in. Say hi to Luca, so I can get your name out there on the show. So anyways, Luca.
Yes, Dad.
You wanna play a song? I got Durain's Bane, Doran Oakenshield, The Great Dust Commands.
How about you pick one?
I pick Doran Oakenshield.
Doran Oakenshield, that's a fan favorite. Sounds good.
Well, what's the song about?
This is about the king who was banished from the kingdom of the dwarves, Thorin Oakenshield, who goes to reclaim his rightful place.
The kingdom of the dwarves.
If you ever watched The Hobbit,
yeah, I watched
the Hobbit movies, he tries to get the gem back from the dragon in the Hobbit movies.
I know, I seen The Hobbit. I have it.
Thorin is one of the main characters in that.
Cool, let's take a 5-minute break and play that song. Oh, be right back, everybody. We're back live in the Bits of Metal Chaos with your one and only, and with Luca. What's up, Luca?
Hey, Tanya.
Hey. Now let's talk about your new album, the cover of it. Tell me about it.
Absolutely. Plagues Upon Ardum, the album that we're releasing on August 19th, is, like I said, our first full length. The artwork is done by my brother, Kosta Georgievich. He did the layout and the design, and it was digitally painted by a good friend of mine, Matt Seilinger.
Nice. I love the artwork.
Yeah, you can see it on our Facebook page if you want to look at it. It's also on the event page for the August 19th show. It's the main part of the flyer.
And I just shared it on my page if anybody's my friend. You can go check it out. Now,
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I imagine tank tops being made in these. The wife beater type tank tops.
Tank tops?
The Khazaddum wife beater tank tops.
If there's a demand for it, I'm not opposed to the concept of it. We just have to see how much our company that makes shirts charges for them, and if it's financially viable. But yeah, there's a demand for them. I'd definitely be willing to look into that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's places that makes it cheap too. I mean,
yeah, our last shirt cost more than we anticipated. So
oh yeah.
As you can see, this shirt has many colors on it. It'd probably be a 10, 12 color shirt, if not more. So I expect it to cost us, at least $10 a piece.
$10 a piece, yeah. And how many would you roughly make? Like 100?
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Finances permitting.
Yeah. Damn.
We'll see what we need for tour and stuff.
That's a lot of money, man. Shoot! I go to get custom-made T-shirts. I go out to Rockford because I know this lady. She does it for me real cheap. I go buy me a shirt at Walmart, type of shirt that I like, or tank top, or a T-shirt, whatever I like. I go buy a plain shirt at Walmart, and then I go out there. It costs $25 to print it on. Yeah. I go all the way out to Rockford just to get that shirt done.
Individually, that's not bad, but if you're printing 100 shirts at that cost, that gets very pricey.
Yeah, because I did this one baby tee one time. It's the girly shirts, girly tight shirts. I did 3 different Slayer logos on it. 1 on the front and 2 on the back.
Okay.
That shirt's crazy as hell. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's buried somewhere. See, I'd be wearing that shirt to concerts, but it's buried. All my Slayer shirts are buried. I don't know where they're at. Now, tell me your top 5 favorite bands of all lifetime.
Ooh, top 5 favorite all-time bands?
A lifetime, yes.
Or in a particular genre, of music?
Just anything.
Okay. Well, probably my favorite all-time band of any genre of music is a band I grew up with called Khazaddum. It's a Serbian band that I've listened to ever since I was a child. They're like 70s, 80s, 90s rock. Black Sabbath, Deicide, Cradle of Filth, Metallica, Emperor. Those are 5 right off the top of my head.
Cool. I love Iron Man and Slayer. All the local Wisconsin bands. With Illinois bands too.
Everything you just mentioned, me too. It's just you asked for the top 5. That's hard. That's a very hard list to come up with.
There's too many bands,
There's
man.
So many I left off.
There's too many good bands out there.
Now, if we're talking about local bands,
yeah, give me local bands.
Regional bands, we can do a list like that too.
Okay, do that.
Local bands. Okay, local bands. I don't know, for death metal, I would say Aura, Pig's Blood, Emblazoned, uh, Towering Abomination.
Yes.
Uh, for black metal, I would say Shroud of Despondency and Acanthopus.
Nice.
There's a new band my guitarist Noah is doing called Supernal Refuge that I look forward to hearing.
Okay.
And I very much look forward to showing the world my new band called Prezir, which means contempt in Serbian.
Nice. Now, tell me, what do you think about...
Locally, I would say that. But
Oh, are you going to the show?
regionally, I would have to. I'm sorry. Regionally, I would have to say one of my favorite Midwestern bands is a band from Chicago called Finn. They're black metal two-piece, very excellent band. Some of the bands that are playing our CD release are also some of my favorite bands in the region. Cardiac Arrest, Legends of Chicago.
I love Cardiac Arrest.
House of Atreus is from Minneapolis, and they're a very particular style of death metal that I really enjoy. Also, they do history stuff in their music, which adds another level of appreciation for me.
Yeah.
Of course, Dr. Shrinker is Milwaukee royalty as far as death metal is concerned.
I like Dr. Snake Oil too.
So, I've heard the name around a lot, but I'm not.
Drew Doc Webb. You know Drew Doc Webb? Come on, he's always at the shows.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know him personally, like we don't speak like as friends or anything, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, what about Memories Luther? What do you think about Memories Luther?
Oh, those are my friends. Actually, years and years ago, I actually tried out for Memories Wither. Those are my buddies, and I'm glad I got to see them play at Milwaukee NYDM Spring Bash because I won't be here for their next shows because I'll be in Serbia. I'm going to Serbia Friday for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I know.
So unfortunately, I missed Jimmy's
last show
Frank's
Saturday.
last couple shows.
Frank and Jimmy's last show Saturday.
Yep.
I'm going there at the Metal Grill.
So at least I got to see him a couple weeks ago play at least. That was my last show to see Memories.
I'm gonna see him Saturday. And Barry Richards playing with them. No.
Cool.
What do you think about Barry Richards? No, it's not. They're not playing with them. What do you think about Barry Richards?
Well, Pete plays in Barry Richards. I like Barry Richards, the local guys. I've listened to him for over a decade. Great vocals. I think they just got a new guitarist they're working with, so I'm not sure they're playing. What'd you say? Saturday?
No, they're not playing Saturday. I don't know when they're playing.
Yeah, they're working to have a live set right now, from what I know.
Yeah.
They have a new guitarist and they have a change up of lineup.
Now, how many shows has Khazaddum played so far? You know?
Oh, I don't know the count. I'm sorry. We haven't played like a million shows or anything. We haven't really been doing any kind of touring extensively or anything. Just one-off shows and a couple of shows here and there. So I don't know. In the last year and a half, 2 years, I can't even honestly give you an estimate.
20 shows? 30 shows?
Something like that. 40. I don't know. That's probably more than it is, honestly. I'm not sure.
Biggest band you opened for?
Probably Disaster from Germany.
Okay. What do you think about Mortiscode?
Mortiscode is another Milwaukee staple, classic. death metal legends throughout the whole death metal scene. And to be honest with you, I think their new album is their best album. The rhythm section they have now is pretty impressive on that recording. I'm digging it.
Yes, I won their vinyl back in February.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Dark Vengeance?
Dark Avengers, those guys are awesome. That's thrashy, deathy. All those guys are also great dudes, by the way. Evan is a good buddy of mine. All of them are really. Yeah, I like them for sure.
Now, do you have any fondest memories of the
More
band?
More like an old school sound.
Okay.
More thrashy, you know.
Now, do you have Luca? Do you have any fondest memories of the band so far? Do you have any fondest?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. One of my favorite memories, honestly, is when we went down to Alabama to play the NYDM annual, and we played at a very, 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 very cool venue down in Alabama called the Sloss Furnace, which is an old pig iron ore plant that is now owned by the National Park Service. It's the coolest venue I've ever been to. Not only get to play it, but actually ever been to. A very, very cool venue. And the people down there treated us great. Jake Halliday, Bobby, all them guys are great dudes, and we would can't wait to see them again at some point.
Now, how big is the audience over there? How big of a crowd can it hold?
You could probably hold 800,000 people in that place.
Not like the Metal Girl. It's like only 500, 300 capacity.
No, because it's a semi-outdoor.
Yeah.
It's a semi-outdoor venue.
Yeah.
It's also said to be. I don't really believe in this kind of stuff, but it's said to be one of the most haunted places in the United States.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go over there. I love ghosts.
I recommend that anybody goes down to Birmingham, Alabama, and goes down to the Sloss Furnace. It's a very, very cool place.
Now I'm gonna go there and go ghost hunting.
Go right ahead.
Now let's see.
They have underground tunnels.
They do. That was because the slaves.
Haunted woods.
That was because the slaves, Harriet Tubman, whatever her name is. You know.
No, I don't think it was part of the Underground Railroad.
No, it wasn't?
It was actually functional, like, for the... I don't think it was part of the Underground Railroad. I think it was part of the functional purpose of the ore and the refinery.
Okay. Now, because the Underground Railroad was in one of those colleges in Lombard or something. I know there was a railroad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot which college was it. College of DuPage, I think.
The Underground Railroad wasn't actually underground. It's the name for
I know.
Smuggling of slaves up north.
I know. Now.
Yeah, that's an interesting part of American history, certainly.
Yeah, there's a lot of American history, man. Now, let me tell you a quick story. The last house I lived in before I moved into this house, that had 150 dead people in there. They were all buried in the basement. I'm telling you. Me and Dave, we had a bedroom, okay? And there was an attic. There was 4 bedrooms up in the attic, okay? And there was always little kids running around up in the attic, laughing, screaming, crying. And the attic was empty. Okay? Mind this. My cat always screamed at them. My cat always ran up to the attic and chased them. Chased them out of the house. Okay? And these are ghosts. These were ghosts. I have this on videotape and everything. But anyways. Now, this house that we moved to...
You have ghosts on video?
Yeah, I have ghosts on video. And I have like over 10,000 pictures of ghosts. I'll toss you in my group. You'll see the ghost pictures. Anyways,
So, what's your cat's name?
my cat's name is Kiki.
Kiki, yeah.
Kiki Nikita Slayer.
She's a ghost hunter?
No, you know how animals can sense other stuff? So my dog, when my dog was alive, she used to sense stuff, and my cat sense stuff. They're not ghost hunters, they just see the dead, you know?
I see.
Just another wild story. Anyways, what's your favorite food, Luca?
Oh, that's a tough one because obviously I like to eat. But I would say Serbian food is probably my favorite food.
Is there a certain
Obviously,
dish?
you know, from there.
Is there
Yeah,
a
I
certain
mean,
dish?
I like a lot of Serbian dishes, but a few off the top of my head, I like kebabs, which are like caseless sausages, classic stable burek, you know, a bunch of Serbian stuff.
Cool.
I'm a carnivore.
Cool. What's your favorite drink?
How about you, Tanya? What's your favorite food?
Okay, I'm Assyrian. My favorite food would be falafels, gyros, shish kebabs, hummus, tikkas, tabbouleh salad. I mean, there's all types of Middle Eastern foods. My favorite.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm a fan as well.
I love shish kebabs. Oh my god. When my family had restaurants, oh my god, they were all in Chicago restaurants. We were like #1 for 5 years in a row. Chicago Tribune sometimes and shit like that. Cops came there. Everybody came there and bought food from us. Movie actors, singers,
Nice.
whatever. Bands that came into
Yeah, I
town
plan on
bought
eating well
food.
in Serbia.
Huh?
I plan on eating well in Serbia.
I'm sure you will. So, first concert you've been to,
Going to see a
Luca.
bunch of historical stuff.
Take pictures. I want to see them.
First country I've been to? What does that mean?
No, first concert you've been to.
Oh, I will. Oh, first concert. I don't remember what first concert I've been to, but I'll tell you my first death metal concert.
Yes, first death metal.
It was Napalm Death at the rave with my friend's band, who I didn't know was a friend at the time. Now his band is called Cold Beyond, but then it was Dead by Morning. You know Ryan Olson?
Yes, I know him.
Cold Beyond.
Yes.
Yeah. So they played, and I think Today's Day might have played as well, or some band I didn't like. But the bands I did like were Napalm Death and at the time, now Cold Beyond, but at the time they were called, what did I just say? Yeah. Anyway, Cold Beyond played, Napalm Death played, and it was probably my first death metal show.
That's cool. I like Obituary, Watain. Shit, too many bands, man.
I just saw Obituary last month in Chicago.
At Reggie's? No cap.
With, with Creator.
Yeah.
No, it was
House of
the House
Blues?
of Blues. With
Yeah,
Creator
House of Blues.
At midnight.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got a signed poster from all of the Obituary guys.
Oh, I had tickets, but I didn't go.
It was a great show.
I'm sure it was. So, musical people that inspire you, Luca. Now, just a few more questions, I'll let you go.
Sure. Musical people that inspire me. Well, how about I break it down as far as particular instruments or what they do?
Yes.
As in favorites or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll give you like a top couple and everything. Guitarists, I would say some of my favorites. Riff writers are well, obviously Carl Sanders from Nile, Isan from Emperor, people like that. I love Deicide guitars. I think they're the best riffs ever written. So whoever that credit goes to, whether it's the Hoffman brothers or drummer, Steve, I'm not sure. There's disputes to that, but Deicide for guitars. I would say vocals. I'm most inspired the death metal end by Glenn Benton from Deicide.
Glenn Benton's good.
Lyrically, I would say Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth. I think he's the best lyricist ever. A lot of people, really. Drummers. Classics like Smith from Suffocation. George Colias from Nile are some of my favorites.
That's awesome, man.
I don't know. Bass players, whatever. Death metal.
I got your CD in my hand.
So I guess some of those people.
I got your CD in my hand.
Awesome. That artwork is also done by my brother across the church.
What in Darwin Falls? How you say the name?
In Dwarven Halls.
In Dwarven Halls, okay. Dwarf.
Yep. That's our EP that came out in 2015.
With Gandalf on the cover? On the CD.
Gandalf is not on the cover.
Who's on the CD?
Himself. I drew that picture.
You drew Gandalf?
Gandalf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Many years ago, like 10 years ago, there used to be a website called, listen, I got a story. There used to be a site called Mocospace, okay? So me and Dave used to go on Mocospace, off our phones, go in the chat boxes, we had metal chat rooms and stuff, and then there was this guy named Gandalf, okay? He went by the name of Gandalf. He lived in Idaho, okay? So this guy used to grab 14-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls, have sex with them. We called him a child molester and all that shit.
Oh, he was a diddler.
Yeah. Then I finally called the cops on his ass.
Kitty diddler. Oh.
It was disgusting. This was 10 years ago, dude.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, what? I hope he's rotting in jail.
That's not the kind of Gandalf that I've read in the Tolkien books. Although he is pretty friendly with Mary.
Well, this Gandalf did look like a Gandalf too. He was a truck driver too.
I think the reason Alex asked me to be in the band in the first place is because he said I look like a dwarf.
No, you don't. You don't look like a dwarf. You're too tall to be a dwarf.
I don't think it is I don't think it is an insult.
A dwarf is usually
I like dwarf
3 foot. Dwarfs are 3 foot or 2 foot, right?
Sure. I'm like 5'4".
Well, I'm 5'3". You're an inch taller than me. So okay, wait. Dwarfs are 3 foot, 2 foot. Those are dwarfs. Midgets would be 4 foot, 5.
I think he means,
Yeah.
I think he means from the Lord of the Rings, the Tolkien mythology. Those dwarves.
Yeah.
Felt slightly different. Kind of look like me from the movies.
Nah, you're fine.
I don't think he means actual living dwarves.
No, you're fine. You don't look like a dwarf. You're fine the way you are. You're very handsome. So, you're welcome. So, tell me, what websites can your band be found on?
We have our own Bandcamp, which is here. Let me give you the address. It's Khazaddum, Khazaddum band, Khazaddum.bandcamp.com, where you can download our In Dwarven Halls EP for free. You can also buy CDs, which are currently sold out, and you can buy shirts. You can also reach us through www.facebook.com/KhazaddumBand.
That's cool.
So primarily we use Facebook and we use the Bandcamp. We also have a merch store that you can reach through our Facebook.
That's cool. So in the next 5 to 10 years,
but you can also order the merch from Bandcamp.
That's cool.
Sorry?
Now, in the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see the band at?
I certainly plan on releasing more albums, doing extensive touring. We're hoping to make it to Europe next year, for example. Maybe Canada. The sky's the limit. I mean, death metal is what it is. But we have the will, the drive, and I think we write good music. So, and there's a built-in audience when it comes to Tolkien-themed music. So I think the content theme-wise is inexhaustible, and we've got a lot more to do.
That's pretty cool. Now, do you go to the what's that place called in Bristol, Wisconsin, Bristol Renaissance Fair?
Absolutely.
You go there all the time?
Absolutely. I go to Bristol Renaissance Fair at least twice a year. One time, traditionally, as like a family tradition, I go with my brother and my mom. And the other time, I go with a large group of friends. I'll make a Facebook event for it, and I invite people to it. So if you're interested, I'll invite you guys this year too.
Hell yeah, I go dressed as a gypsy with my long skirt and my bells on my hips.
There you go. I love Renaissance Fair. It's a lot of fun.
And a bandana tied over my
One
hippie
of
hair.
the few places where I will actually drink.
I love Renaissance Fair. But see, the first time I went to the Renaissance Fair was a couple years back, man. Like 5 years ago or something. So no, not 5 years ago. 4 years ago. First time I went to the Renaissance Fair. Okay, I had like three grand in the bank. Okay, so we go there. We buy tickets. We already had tickets. We got free tickets from somewhere, and we go in there. So, and then when we leave, a couple hours later in the day, I leave with receipts in my pocket, spent $650 there. I spent $650 at the first Renaissance Fair. I bought so much garbage.
You can spend a crap load of money there, for sure.
I bought so much garbage from there.
But I go there so... I go there so often that, I just don't need to buy all the shit that I've seen already, you know what I mean? So I just go there and I have fun, and sometimes I'll buy a sword or something like that, but I don't buy extravagant things every time because I go so often. I just enjoy the atmosphere, I enjoy the period stuff, I enjoy going there with my friends or my family, and it's just a fun time.
I love the lake there with the fish in there. I like the fairy plays. I like the little plays they do in the middle of the lawn. I go there and watch all that shit. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
There's a Gandalf over there too.
I seen my drunk friend yelling at the fairies once.
What year was that?
I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe even more.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I've been going there probably since about 97 every year, about twice a year, so.
And you know what's so convenient? I live 9 minutes.
A long time.
I live only 9 minutes away.
Oh wow.
That's how close it is.
Yeah, I wish I lived that damn close.
Well, you gotta live on the border.
No, Renaissance Fair is great.
Yeah.
And, it's a good place to get axes and gauntlets and stuff,
Hell yeah.
Considering what I'm into.
I got my... You know what? I already ordered all that shit online. I found it cheaper online. I got access swords, gauntlets, all that good
Sure,
shit.
you can find some stuff online for cheaper. But they got a lot of cool handmade stuff that you can't really get online either. You know, certain places go there that are like the actual craftsman hand baked stuff, you know, on their own forges and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of cool.
Like that wooden fairy bed I got. It's like a little canopy bed, and it has like nest in it, and there's a handcrafted fairy inside of it. This is all handcrafted. I paid $25 for it. It's in the China. My mom put it in the China for me. Yeah, that thing's. I had that thing for like 5, 6
Oh,
years
wow.
now.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's probably gonna be worth money one day. So let me ask you, in the music
Yeah.
industry business, what are the pros and the cons?
Playing death metal?
No, during your lifetime in the music industry, what are the pros and the cons?
Well, you know, when I was a kid, people seem to be able to make some sort of living playing music. It's much harder these days. The record industry is completely different than it used to be. First of all, album sales are next to non-existent. The only album sales that really exist is really, it seems, more so either in the super, super popular poppy stuff or in the underground scenes where people just need a physical copy of the album because of the artwork, because it's cult, because whatever reason they want to have a physical copy, you know, traditionally. Yeah. That is not how most of the industry is fared. So the only way people can make money is by touring, by selling merchandise, stuff like that. So, you know, that's different than it was when I was a kid. But to me, really, it doesn't matter either way. I mean, I play death metal. There's a limited market for it to begin with, and the diehards are going to want the CDs, they're going to want the merch if they're interested in the first place.
Yes.
If you do a good product, it'll sell as best as you can hope it'll sell. You know, this isn't, you know, I don't expect to buy a house playing death metal. Something that probably costs me money in the long run. But if I can play cool shows, go see places in the world because of it, play with great people, play with bands I've grown up loving and worshiped, and be in that, I'm happy. My goals are met.
That's awesome.
You know, there's only one Cannibal Corpse. There's only one Cannibal Corpse. You're not gonna make that kind of money.
There's only one Slayer.
That's true. Absolutely. You're certainly not gonna make Slayer money.
Hell no.
Death metal.
I mean, especially with all those side businesses they own. Like Kerry King owning Cold Cock Whiskey.
Oh yeah, those guys are set for life. Those guys are set for life. Slayer, I mean, but you know, they also started doing it in early mid '80s. You know,
Mhm.
so they were when the whole genre blew up, they were there. They started it. So you know, you can't hope to compare yourself to a Slayer.
No, or Ozzy.
Metal. And certainly when you go to death metal, you can't compare yourself to a Cannibal Corpse.
Or Obituary, or Napalm Death, or Watain.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many death metal bands out there, man.
The all-time greats.
Death metal.
If you just look at that Floridian scene and, you know, look at Morbid Angel and Eastside, that
Yes.
all those guys down there.
Oh yeah, there's so many good bands out there, man. Now, last question. Are you managed or self-managed?
We're self-managed at this moment. To me, management only makes sense for a band that is very well established, and it's just to take it to that next level. At this stage of the game, when we're just releasing our first debut full length, and when we're breaking out into the scene. I think that a lot of people that get management at this stage of the game are falling into pitfalls of predatory behavior, where these management companies get a shitload of bands under their umbrella, and then they milk all the smaller bands to provide support for the bigger bands. So you're pretty much paying for their lifestyle or whatever. I'm not going to name any people, but I've known several people, to say the least, who have gotten fucked over majorly working with management. And the truth of the matter is, if they claim they can get you on tours and stuff like that, if you're willing to spend the money to give it to them, you might as well pay for the tour itself and get on that way if you're going to spend money. Otherwise, do it the old-fashioned way and get some elbow grease in there and book it yourself. Do it, the way bands have been doing it for 30 years of this extreme shit. So I at this stage of the game, and for most bands, I would say honestly, I don't think management is necessary, and in fact, detrimental.
That's cool. So, I'm gonna play The Great Thus Commands, and we're gonna end the show. Hold on, stay on the phone for a second.